Marrying a secret zillionaire. Happy ever after. Chapter 1, I'll be your bride. Felix, the wedding's about to start. You can't just leave. Draped in an immaculate white gown, Linsey Brooks clung to Felix Wells' arm, her fingers trembling as panic filled her voice. Today was supposed to be their day. Yet, just as the ceremony was about to begin, Felix had read a text message, turned to the crowd, and declared the wedding canceled. His brows were drawn together, his voice tight with urgency. Move. Joanna's hurt. She's alone in the hospital, and she must be terrified. I have to be there for her. Linsey's face drained of color. Joanna Saunders was Felix's childhood sweetheart. Linsey had started dating Felix 5 years ago. And for 5 years, whenever she went out with him, if Joanna so much as needed him, Felix would leave Linsey behind. He always insisted Joanna was just like a sister to him and always told Linsey to understand. And she had, again and again. But this was their wedding day. So, what if Joanna needed him? Did that mean Linsey had to be abandoned by the man who was supposed to become her husband? Her voice quivered as Linsey whispered, "No, you can't go. The wedding can't happen without you. No matter what, you have to stay today. Please, Felix. I'm begging you." But his patience snapped. Enough. Stop being selfish and unreasonable. We can always reschedule the wedding. But right now, Joanna's hurt. If I don't go, can you handle the consequences? Move. Before she could say another word, he shoved past her. Linsey staggered, her heels slipping against the polished floor as she crashed onto it. From where she sat, stunned and breathless, she could only watch as Felix disappeared through the doors, without a single glance back. In the next second, her phone rang. Without thinking, she answered, only to be met with a woman's smug, triumphant voice on the other end. "Linsey, today's your big day with Felix, isn't it? Do you like the little gift I sent you?" Linsey's entire body went rigid as recognition hit her. Through clenched teeth, she spat, "Joanna, you did this on purpose. You lured Felix away, didn't you?" "That's right. And? What are you going to do about it?" "I just wanted to remind you, in Felix's heart, I'll always come first." Joanna's tone dripped with arrogance, every word laced with mockery. "I bet you spent months planning this, huh? Such a shame. All that work, all that dreaming, gone. Honestly, I almost feel bad for you." Linsey stared down at the pristine white fabric of her gown, and for the first time, she saw the last 5 years for what they really were, a joke. Since she was an orphan, she had been so desperate for a family, for a love she could call her own. But Felix, he was never going to give her that. It was time to stop begging for something that would never be hers. A sharp, cold laugh escaped her lips. "Don't get ahead of yourself, Joanna. The wedding's still happening." Joanna's tone instantly soured. "Are you insane? Felix is the groom. He's not even there. How exactly do you plan on having a wedding without him?" Linsey's lips curved into a slow, mocking smile. Who said her groom had to be Felix? If he could walk away this easily, then she would find someone else, someone who actually deserved to stand beside her. Her voice turned sharp, unwavering. "Do me a favor, Joanna. Pass a message to Felix. Tell him I don't want him anymore. He's not worth another second of my time. And since you're so desperate to have him, be my guest." A spineless man and a shameless woman, what a perfect match. Best of luck. Joanna's voice sharpened with anger. "Linsey, I'm warning you. Don't push your luck." But before she could finish, Linsey ended the call. The wedding was set to begin in 30 minutes. She needed to find a replacement groom, fast. Lifting the hem of her dress, she rushed outside. To her surprise, the entrance was swarming with men in black suits. Their imposing presence sent a clear message as they combed through every corner, searching for something or someone. Amidst them, a man in a groom's suit sat in a wheelchair, his posture rigid with authority. Though motionless, he radiated an icy, almost untouchable air. His voice was commanding as he addressed the bodyguard in front of him. The ceremony is about to begin. Have you found Haven yet? The bodyguard hesitated, his expression tense. Mr. Riley, we've searched the entire perimeter, but there's no sign of Ms. Walton. It appears she's already fled. Fled? The man's voice was deep and even, but his gaze turned razor-sharp, cold, and unforgiving, like a predator sizing up its prey. If this wedding doesn't happen on time, you know what that means. Linsey caught every word, and in an instant, she understood. This man had been abandoned at the altar, just like she had. Without hesitation, she gripped her dress and strode toward him. The bodyguards reacted instantly, stepping in front of her with stiff, wary expressions. "Ma'am, what do you think you're doing?" The man in the wheelchair shifted his attention to her, his presence alone pressing down like a storm on the horizon. But Linsey didn't flinch. Her voice was steady as she met his gaze head-on. "Sir, I hear your bride has run away. If that's the case, let me take her place." "I'll be your bride,"